You think this is your financial system? It is not. This is just a list. A list tells you nothing, not what you owe, not what you keep, not what you are losing. $16,000. That is what happens when you trust a list. This is an actual system. Same data, every answer, automatically, in 25 minutes. You will never look at a spreadsheet the same way again. You think you know what you are taking home. You do not. You think your cash flow is fine. Check the month before it hits you. You think every income source is worth your effort. One of them is not. And you think 25% covers your tax. It does not. Not even close. I am a chartered accountant. Everything you thought you knew about your money starts here. Let's go. Before anything looks good, it has to mean something. Start blank, intentionally. Let's color it green. This color is not random. Every successful finance brand in the world uses it. There's a reason for that. Now, the header name that is the first thing someone sees tells them whether to trust you. Get this wrong, and they close the file before they even read a number. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. They build 20 metrics, 30 charts, endless tables. And the person looking at it understands nothing. 4 numbers. That is it. What came in, what you owe, what you saved, what you keep. If you cannot answer those 4 questions instantly, your dashboard has failed. This one does not fail in telling you this. Real quick before we go further, if this is already making sense and you can see yourself using this, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel grow, so I can keep building these systems for you. And if you want to see more builds like this, make sure you are subscribed. All right, let us keep going. Now, the Settings tab, most people hard code their dropdowns. That is a mistake where you change one thing and everything breaks. We do it differently so the sheet never breaks by creating on one Settings tab that controls everything. Just add a source here. It appears on the dashboard instantly. Add a category, Deductions, Tracker updates automatically. This will be a system, rather a template. One more thing. If you do not want to build this yourself, the finished file is in the description. Fully built by a chartered accountant, including 4 years of data that is ready to use today. Only $15. That is it. Less than 1 coffee shop visit, and it will save you from a tax bill you never saw coming. Link is right below. Grab it, and let us keep building. Before we touch the dashboard, we need to get the foundation right, because everything you see on that dashboard pulls from these 2 sheets. Think of it like this, garbage in, garbage out. So we structure it properly from day 1. The income log is straightforward. Every payment you receive goes here. And at the top, we have live totals showing exactly what has been paid, what is still outstanding, and what is pending. No manual counting, it just updates. The status column is connected directly to your Settings tab. Every payment status is controlled from one place. Same idea with the expense log, and every business expense goes here with its deductible percentage already applied. Because not every expense saves you the same amount in tax, and this sheet makes sure that calculation is always correct. Make these 2 sheets, and it will clean your data, and the entire dashboard runs itself. Real quick before we go further, if this is already making sense and you can see yourself using this, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel grow, so I can keep building these systems for you. And if you want to see more builds like this, make sure you are subscribed. All right, let us keep going. Now we create the 3 dropdowns that control everything on this dashboard. The dropdowns you're seeing of year, quarter, and source are not just filters, they are the entire brain of this system. And every single option inside them pulls directly from your settings tab. So when you add a new year or a new source, it appears here automatically. No hard coding or no updating multiple places, with one change and everywhere updates. This is what separates a real system from just another spreadsheet. All right, enough talking. Now moving to dashboard working. This is where the magic actually happens. Most people never see the sheet, but this is the engine running everything on your dashboard. We start by capturing the 3 drop-down selections, or whatever the user picks for year, quarter, and source gets recorded here, and every single formula on this dashboard reads from these 3 cells. For KPI cards, we'll use SUMIFS and IFS functions, which makes the working intelligent enough to handle every filter combination automatically. Select a specific year it filters. Select all, it captures everything. Same logic for quarter and source. And here's the thing about these formulas. They are not complicated once you understand the logic, but if you want to skip the build entirely, the complete formula file is linked in the description. Every formula written out, ready to copy. No guesswork involved. And just like that, everything updates instantly. Now the part that makes everything visual, because numbers in a table are fine, but this chart tells a story in one glance which months were strong, which months were slow, and where your expenses crept up without you noticing. We are building a clustered bar chart, income and expenses side by side every single month, and because it is connected to your dashboard working sheet, it responds to every drop down. Automatically change the year. The chart changes, change the quarter, and only those months show up. Now here's what most people miss when they look at this chart. It is not just about the income bars, it is about the gap between income and expenses. That gap is your actual financial health. Now where is your money actually coming from? Because most people know their total income, but have no idea which source is driving it and which one is quietly wasting their time. This donut chart breaks it down instantly. Upwork direct clients, retainers, every source with its exact contribution sitting right next to it. And here's the truth. This chart will make you question where you are spending your energy, because the source taking most of your time might not be the one making most of your money. And just like that, everything updates instantly. Now switching to the section of quarterly, KPI cards that actually saves you money as these show every quarterly tax payment, the amount due, the date, and whether it has been paid or not. And here's the part that changes everything, that estimated tax is not a rough guess. It is calculated properly through the waterfall methodology, the same way a tax professional would do it. So you always know your real number before the deadline hits never after. One more thing, if you do not want to build this yourself, the finished file is in the description. Fully built by a chartered accountant, including 4 years of data that is ready to use today. Only $15, that is it. Less than 1 coffee shop visit, and it will save you from a tax bill you never saw coming. Link is right below. Grab it and let us keep building. Now this is the part that makes the quarterly cards intelligent. We are building a simple table and settings with your quarterly due dates and payment status, and here's what makes it powerful. The dashboard reads, today's date automatically compares it against each due date and tells you instantly whether a payment is paid, pending, or overdue. You never manually calculate anything. Just mark it as paid in settings, and the dashboard card updates immediately. This is the difference between reacting to a tax bill and seeing it coming, Now we pull the expense data into the dashboard by category. So instead of scrolling through 200 rows of expenses, you see exactly where your money's going. At a glance, we build the structure first, 6 categories each with a total amount. and then Formula does the heavy lifting fetching every matching expense from the log automatically filtered by whatever year and quarter you have selected. So when you look at this table, you know instantly that health insurance took this much software, took this much, and professional development took this much. No manual adding, no cross-referencing, just clean, accurate numbers every time. Real quick before we go further, if this is already making sense and you can see yourself using this, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel grow, so I can keep building these systems for you. And if you want to see more builds like this, make sure you are subscribed. All right, let us keep going. Now this is the part that separates this tracker from everything else out there, because most people multiply their income by 25% and call it their tax bill. And that is not just wrong, it is costing them thousands. We build the waterfall properly, starting with gross income, subtract your actual business deductions, that gives you net self-employment income. Then the IRS gives you a deduction that most freelancers never even know. Exists 50% of your self-employment tax gone before federal tax is even calculated. Then your standard deduction on top of that, now you have your actual taxable income, and only then do we apply federal tax, self-employment tax, and state tax separately. 3 different calculations, not one flat guess add them together, and that is your real number. And when you see the effective rate at the bottom, you will realize just how different it is from that 25% everyone throws around. One more thing, if you do not want to build this yourself, the finished file is in the description. Fully built by a chartered accountant, including 4 years of data that is ready to use today. Only $15. That is it. Less than 1 coffee shop visit, and it will save you from a tax bill you never saw coming. Link is right below. Grab it, and let us keep building. Real quick before we go further, if this is already making sense and you can see yourself using this, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel grow, so I can keep building these systems for you. And if you want to see more builds like this, make sure you are subscribed. All right, let us keep going. And there it is. Everything we built in under 25 minutes. Now watch this change the year. Everything updates. Change the quarter charts, respond instantly, change the source, and the entire breakdown shifts. This is your financial system built properly. Now go use it. Before we wrap up, there's one final piece that ties everything together. The control panel. Most spreadsheets make you hunt through tabs at the bottom, which looks unprofessional and confuses anyone who opens the file. This control panel solves that completely. 1 click to income log, 1 click to expense log, 1 click to dashboard, 1 click to settings, no hunting, no confusion. Just a clean, professional experience that makes this feel less like a spreadsheet and more like a real product built for real people. Watch how we put it together. One more thing. If you do not want to build this yourself, the finished file is in the description. Fully built by a chartered accountant, including 4 years of data that is ready to use today. Only $15. That is it. Less than one coffee shop visit, and it will save you from a tax bill you never saw coming. Link is right below. Grab it, and let us keep building. Now the final touches, because how something looks is just as important as how it works. We're talking about the details that take this from a spreadsheet someone built to a product someone bought. These final touches are what makes that first impression count. This is the difference between a template and a premium product. And that is a wrap. Thank you for watching and staying till the end. If you want the finished file, the link is in the description. $15. Otherwise, everything you need to build it yourself is right here in this video. If this helped you at all, please hit like and subscribe. It genuinely means a lot and helps this channel grow.